College Station. I'm Grace Hollowell, and today I'm joined by Markeesha Watson, the Lincoln Recreation Center Supervisor. Hi, Markeesha.
Hi.
Welcome back to the show. We've had you on before, but it's been a little while, and we have some exciting things to talk about. There's always so many things happening at the Lincoln Center that are for all ages, but the core of what we're going to talk about today is the after-school program. But to start things off, let's kind of give a little bit of background on you and what you do.
Okay. So I am the center supervisor at the Lincoln Center. I'm fairly new into the role as the center supervisor as of the last 5 months, but I've been a part of the Parks Department for like the last 20 years, 11 years full time. So I have a lot of history with the department, youth development, community relations, planning programs. So that's kind of where I'm at now at the Lincoln Center and in a different position as far as now leading everything from
Yes.
from programs to the facility parts of the building. So that's me now.
Yes, and like you said, you've been here for quite some time now, and this kind of seems like a natural transition, at least from my side of things, for you. So why is the Lincoln Center so special to you? Why have you stayed so long?
So for me, it's about community, about family outside of my personal family, immediate family, making connections with new people. Deeper than that, both of my parents attended Lincoln High, along with other relatives. Graduated from Lincoln High. Of course, it was formerly a school for Black students here in this community, so that always holds a deep spot in my
Yes.
soul. I feel like it's my history. It's a part of my history as well. But just being connected to the community, being around people, I have a passion for working with all types of people, and doing different things every day. I consider it being a fun, stressful job, but you're doing something different all the time. So
Yes.
that's a plus about the job. From the different programs that we offer that are community based to the different memberships that we offer at the center. So just being around people, that's where
Yes.
that's where I'm comfortable. That's where I love to be.
You're a people person.
Yes.
And yes, the Lincoln Center has a deep history here in College Station. And for those that might not know, can you give a brief summary of the Lincoln School and how it's evolved into the Lincoln Center that it is today?
Yes, of course. So, like I said, it was formerly Lincoln High School, which was a school for the Black kids in this community. One school for kindergarten through 12th grade. A lot of generations of people have gone through that school. Then it was burned down in the 60s, and then that's when the schools here kind of consolidated. But after that, Lincoln Center kind of served as a community center, a community hub for Black people and everybody really, not just the Black people, but it's just the heart of the Black community, and there's a lot of history there. So a lot of people feel that the Lincoln Center is a part of their history and it's home for them. But of course, we want everybody to feel like Lincoln Center is your home as well. Coming, making new friends, attending our programs, having something to do on your leisure time.
Yeah.
Maybe even a hobby. But back to the history part of it, the city, of course, bought that property. And now we're a rec center today, many, many years later. Of course, it's transitioned through many different stages, not just the facility itself, just the people who work there, people who've grown up in the community and used the community center for whatever they needed it for, whether it was to come and use the computer lab or whether it was childcare during our after school program. We've been there kind of for everybody.
Yes, and that is something that is so important with a community like ours. We talk about all the time. There's so many different populations here, and the Lincoln Center is one of those places that will be there for you for every stage of your life, from when you're a kid all the way until you're a senior. There's something for everyone there.
Exactly.
Yes. So, what is one thing that you wish people knew about the Lincoln Center that they may not know? I know it's a tough, tricky question.
That's a tough question. A lot of planning goes into what we do at the Lincoln Center, and we always keep the community's needs first.
Yes.
So we're open to those things too. So I want the community to know that, hey, if you think you have some good ideas or it's something that you would like to do, please express those things, share those things, because we want the Lincoln Center to be that place where you find those leisure activities, where you're coming and participating in things that you want to be involved in. So always planning around the center of what the community needs.
Yes. That home away from home is
Exactly.
what we're trying to do
Absolutely.
there. Yes, and the staff there, like you said, they're so friendly and welcoming. They're all people like you. And if people just want to check it out before they attend an activity, they're welcome to do so.
Yes, definitely.
And, you know, the park out there is very beautiful, too, especially during this hot weather. That splash pad is great.
We get a lot of use from the splash pad. It is open to the community, sun up to sundown. You can come have fun in the splash park and just have fun outdoors at the playground, have a picnic. Several people have birthday parties out there.
Yes.
Time for families just to get together and have fun under the sun is what I like to call it.
Yes, the community hub, the home away from home. And what, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but what makes you so passionate about the work you do for the Lincoln Center?
I would say just the outcome of success of watching kids develop and grow up, being productive citizens, putting smiles on people's faces, making people happy to be a part of a community, be a part of a club or activity. I feel like we're there to provide those learning steps to get those kids to develop to who they become as adults, whether that's teaching them leadership skills, self-love, giving them the confidence and courage to, become an adult.
Yes, and that's especially important with nowadays. Kids can tend to get a little more isolated and be on their phones or on their computers, especially post-COVID too. So having that space where they don't need to be afraid to make new friends or be themselves or express themselves is so very important.
Absolutely.
So what is the biggest thing that you've learned so far? You were the assistant supervisor before, now you're the supervisor. So what is something that you've learned, the biggest thing throughout your time here? Another big question.
The biggest thing I've learned? I would say patience. I feel like it's not learned. It's something I already had. But just being patient with people, listening to people, hearing people out, I feel like that gets me through some of those big problems. So just being a good listener. One of the challenges I would say is just creating an awesome team. Looking for awesome people to be a part of an awesome team.
Patience.
Yes, patience. Perseverance, of course, we just finished up a tough summer, so this is my first summer camp. So just getting through the summer camp, I'm like, hallelujah. We made it.
Yes, it's so today, as we're filming, is the first day of school for A&M.
Right.
So the kids are back.
Right.
We're over the summer hurdle.
Everybody's back. Traffic is in action. But for me, just overcoming different programs and looking back at it and being like, okay, we made it through that program. We could tweak a few things. This is what we learned. This is what we'll do better the next time. So for me, it's just going through the programs that we've done so far and learning how to improve those programs as we move forward, and of course have these programs again in the future, just making them better.
Yes, and I remember this was a few years ago now, we put a story out where there was a child in either the summer camp or the after school program that was experiencing some sort of medical distress, and you, without thinking, just stepped into action and saved the day there for that kid. Can you talk a little bit about that experience?
I will. So snack time, We had a kid choking on a granola bar.
Oh my gosh.
And so it went from just kind of like to like, okay, this isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
So, yes, I had to step in and render aid to her. And she ended up spitting up the granola bar. So it was, yes, I had to act fast because it was getting to the point where she started to kind of grab on her throat.
Yeah.
And so my first aid skills came in.
Yes.
And mommy skills.
Yes, and that sense of awareness of what's going on around you. I know that sometimes that can be tough with so many kids and so much going on. But yes, props to you for noticing and without thinking, stepping into action.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that kind of throws us into our next topic here is the after school program. So let's kind of give a quick rundown on what the after school program is and why it's so beneficial for the kids in our community.
Okay, so our after school program is for school age kids, ages 6 to 15. We pick up from some of the schools. Some of the schools in College Station ISD drop off at our facility. To become a member or become part of it, you just need to stop by to register your child for our program. Registration is done per semester. Being a part of an after school program allows that child to be a part of a community as far as learning how to team build, how to become a leader, learning different skills that you may not necessarily learn in the classroom. We're teaching other things, how to be confident, creative, how to be creative, whether that's through our arts and crafts programs, and some of the other camps that we offer to the kids. A lot of people think that the rec center is just about sports.
Right.
And it's not about just coming to play basketball. It's way more in depth than just playing basketball.
Right.
During our after school program, you're meeting new friends, you're learning activities, you're being a part of clubs that you may not normally be a part of, and we're exposing kids to things that they may not ever be exposed to, whether that's our nature club, to the gardening club, to our comic book club. So our clubs are based on different interests,
Right.
and they're ran by our staff. We allow the kids to pick which clubs they want to be a part of. And so that gives them that sense of community, being a part of a club. So I think that's what makes our facility and our after-school program unique as well, is that we provide other things than just coming to play basketball. We give them that sense of being a part of something, being a part of a club.
Yes, I know. I was in an after-school program growing up, but it was all of us just sitting in the cafeteria, working on homework, and then it was just kind of a free-for-all.
And we provide that opportunity as well. Thanks to Texas A&M, a Reads and Counts program, they handle our tutorials, homework. They're there to provide that service for us. So kudos to them. They've been doing it for so many years now.
Yeah.
I don't want to say a number because I don't want to be inaccurate with the number, but they've been there helping us with the homework, communicating with the parents as far as what are the kids' needs, if they're struggling in certain subjects, and so they're open with the communication with the parents and wanting to help the kid in the subject that they may be lacking in, so that they are a successful student and have that courage and confidence in the classroom like other students. So we do provide that service as far as the tutorials. That's there. You do have to be a member to be a part of that tutorial program, though.
So how do you go about becoming a member?
Stop by our office. We're centrally located at 1000 Eleanor in College Station. We don't need we don't need any information from you. Just come in and fill out our membership application, and that's pretty much it. And communicate with the school to make sure that they know that your child will be attending our after-school program.
And let's kind of walk through, we mentioned it with the A&M students. So this program supports learning, it supports team building, it supports, community. How do those kind of align with the goals of the Lincoln Center?
Overall, we're about community,
Right.
and we're about making people feel a part of the center and feeling a part of just being a part of something. So just the love that we have for each other, our members, our staff, making connections with each other. I feel like that's something that goes through all of our programs, whether it's the youth program, the adult, or the senior program.
Yes, and transportation is something we talked about too. So the transportation comes directly from some of the schools, but parents can drop them off as well, correct?
Correct. Parents can drop them off. We pick up from a few schools, and then we do have limited seating for those schools that we pick up from. If those seats are full, parents have the opportunity to drop off.
Okay. And then the program welcomes both residents and non-residents,
Correct.
like we said, through the membership. So where do people go besides stopping in person if they want to learn more information about this program and the other programs at the Lincoln Center?
They can go onto our website at cstx.gov/Parks and Rec, and you can learn more about Lincoln Center. You can learn more about the different programs that we offer, and also our hours of operation, special events, and just get more in-depth details about the facility.
Awesome. So what are some of your favorite activities offered at the after-school program?
I would say the clubs. I'm a part of the garden club,
Okay.
and the art club. So for me, I would say art. I love doing art with the kids, and just giving them something new to create, giving them that ability to just be expressive and creative while they're expressing themselves through art. And then with the gardening, that was a real awesome experience to learn about the garden, how to take care of the garden, planting different vegetables in the garden, watching those grow throughout the season, and then we got to taste some of the things that we got to grow. So just experiencing that with the kids and them having love and passion about just being outdoors, getting your hands dirty, getting ate up by the mosquitoes. They still love to do it,
Yeah.
and it was just something good that we all did together, going out to the community garden. So just being able to provide those kind of things like the clubs, I think that those are really good into shaping the kids into who they become and exposing them to new things that they
Yes.
may not normally be exposed to. So for the gardening and the arts and crafts, I want to say those are probably my favorite.
What is your favorite thing to plant? And do you have a green thumb?
I do.
Okay, I do not.
I personally probably have about 25, 30 plants.
Oh, wow.
I know. Started during COVID, just
Yeah.
with trying to do something outdoor, fun, planting flowers. Right now, I probably have about 10 aloe vera plants
Oh,
that
wow.
grow crazy. So, yeah, I like plants. I like being outdoors and doing things like that in the garden.
Yeah, I love doing that stuff too, although I'm not the best at it. I do enjoy plants as well, although the plants in my home are all fake
okay.
for the sake of my
Stay
cats.
Stay beautiful forever.
But yes, they will stay forever. And that is something that is, you don't tend to think that not a lot of kids might not have that experience, but a lot of the times these kids go to school, they come home, they stay in their rooms, they don't really get that outside time to get that hands-on experience of
Right.
seeing something being planted to it being fully grown and then being able to eat it, and that provides a sense of accomplishment.
Right, exactly.
And what are some of the outcomes that you hope to see in the children participating in this program?
Personal growth, perseverance, trying new things, and just being open to trying new things.
Yes, and that can be hard, especially when you're in that school age. You kind of want to stick to the status quo, so to speak, and not
Right.
branch out there. But this opportunity provides a safe space to do so, where you won't be judged. Everybody's trying something new.
Correct.
And it is a comfortable learning environment.
Yes.
Okay, so how can parents and caregivers get involved? Do you need volunteers for this program?
We do. Just stop by and fill out a volunteer application, and then there's a background check. And once everything is cleared, you're able to help out with our different programs, events, and activities that we have.
Yes, and that is something too. It's not just for parents or caregivers. If you're looking for volunteer hours, definitely get involved. These are fun programs to volunteer with, like you said. So, what are there opportunities for parents that may be curious but aren't so sure to have their kids shadow the program or maybe
Yes.
do a trial day?
Stop by. We can give you a tour of the facility. I would suggest coming during that activity that you're registering for so that you can get a feel for that activity. So you're definitely welcome to stop in and shadow the program prior to signing up for it.
Yes, that is very, very helpful. I know I was a kid that always kind of liked to watch first before I dove in, so that is very helpful. And are there any flexibility on, release times if somebody might not want to stay the full time after school? What is the scheduling like?
So our schedule aligns with College Station ISD. So some of the days that they're out of school for their in-service days, we're open from 8 to 5 on those days. Days that they have early release, we're open early on those days. So we offer flexibility there. We're open when the schools are closed. But our normal hours are from 3 to 6 for our after-school program.
So looking ahead, what do you envision for this program for the future, and are there plans to expand it?
Love to expand. Plans for the future is just either expanding on programs that we already offer, looking at offering new programs, trying to get the building to its capacity, max capacity.
Yeah.
So figuring out what the community needs. And again, I'm open to having those conversations with our community members about things that they want to see at the community center.
Yes, because we are here to serve our community.
Exactly.
And this is for them and not us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so moving on from the after school program, what other events and programs does the Lincoln Center have going on this fall?
Okay, so this week we have, we'll be celebrating National Senior Citizen Day. They'll be having a casino day on Thursday. They did pre-register for that. That's happening on Thursday at the Lincoln Center. Starting next month in September, we will have group Zumba class. It will be out at the pavilion at 9:30 a.m. for the first Saturday in September, October, and November. That is a free Zumba class. Then coming up, we have our Fall Fest, of course, in October. The seniors have an Autumn Fest coming up. Also in October, we have a movie night coming up. So I would say look on our website for exact dates and times of all of our upcoming events. There are a lot of events for families, for seniors, a lot of fun things coming up here in the next coming month or so.
Yes, and one of the hidden gem things about the Lincoln Center that I enjoy is the fitness center.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about how can people access the fitness center.
So our fitness center, our fitness room is open from 9 to 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. You do have to be 16 years old to go and work out in our fitness room. We close at 6 o'clock on Fridays. You just need to be a member. It's $16 a month for our resident. Of course, we have resident fee, and then the non-resident fee will be slightly higher than the resident fee. We offer day passes as well. So just stopping by and becoming a member and coming in and enjoying our facility.
Yes, and that is an awesome price. You can't come by a gym membership for any less than that.
Exactly, exactly. And then you get to, not only do you have the fitness room with your adult membership pass, if there are any adult fitness classes offered, you could participate in those. Pickleball is pretty popular.
Yes.
So that comes in with that adult fitness pass. We have pickleball 4 times a week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 11:30 to 2:30. On Sundays from 3 to 7. We also have open gym basketball that's included with that pass. And open gym basketball is on Sundays from 3 to 7.
Yes, and pickleball at the Lincoln Center is nice because it is inside.
It is indoor.
It
Yes.
is AC'd.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
is nice and cool, so that is my preferred way to play sports
Right,
is
right.
indoors with the AC cranked. So yes, definitely check out the Lincoln Center. There is so much for everybody. And one more time, where can people find out more information?
You can go to our website, cstx.gov/Lincoln Center.
And then before we go, we've started doing a fun, quick little game here of this or that questions.
Okay.
And we are going to theme them to back to school since we were talking about the after school program today. So are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Are you a student that preferred riding the bus or walking home?
Car rider.
Car rider. Okay. Third option. Do you prefer taking a break after school or immediately starting your homework?
Taking a break after school.
Yes, definitely. Me too. And did you prefer a study group or a solo studying session?
Solo.
Okay. And arts and crafts or sports?
Ooh. That changed over time.
Okay.
So probably as a kid it was sports, but now as an adult, arts and crafts.
Did you play sports in high
I
school?
did play sports in high school.
What were your sports?
Track and field
Okay.
was my sport. Sprints and jumps, that was my thing.
And then lastly, did you prefer the first day of school and that excitement or the last day of school?
Both.
Both. Okay.
First day of school, outfit laid out on the bed the night
Yes.
before. Last day of school, I was sad. So I loved going to school growing up. So last day of school was not a good day for me.
Okay.
So first day of school, I guess, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being
Thank you
here
for
today.
having me.
And that's what's up.